AT, I have two questions for you. One is, who is the best Uno player on the team? And two, what are some of the other ways your competitiveness comes out? Because I know we see it on the court.
Do you want to tell people the truth now?
I would like to say I am the best Uno player. However, I did take a couple L's recently.
I'm the best on the team. When they can't beat her, I come out, and then I beat her, and then I go back and do what I need to do. But yeah, I'm just super competitive. I grew up in a super competitive family. Anything, board games to punch buggies, we're super competitive in.
First row to the right.
You're down 20 at Minnesota game 2. What caused you guys to kind of hang in there and not give in? And how do you think that helps going into this series?
Yeah, I mean, the game was by no means over. We didn't have a great first half, but I think it just speaks volumes to the team and how we stay composed and are able to, go on runs and ride the waves. And it's the same in the finals. It's going to be a hard-fought battle, a tough series. You don't know what each game is going to bring, but the biggest thing is about us staying composed and sticking together.
Next question, all the way to the right, front row.
Thanks. Two, if I may. AT, good to see you.
Good to see you.
I spoke with some of the Aces players about their pregame walk to chapel and sort of that pregame meditation. I'm wondering if either one of you have a moment, whether it's meditation, once you're done with shoot around, whether or not you attend chapel, but if you just have that moment to yourself to sort of bring you to a calm before taking your game to the court.
For me, for sure. I think I find little pockets where I'm able to just like be present, be where I am, and like kind of be in my thoughts of just like, I'm here. Like, this is something that you've worked your entire life for. This is something that you prayed for. So many times, like before the national anthem or like right before my name is called, I think just for me, like our last series, being at home, just hearing the crowd and just hearing your name be announced, it's really special when you think about how far you've come. I think we don't take it for granted, but we've been doing it so long and at a high level and so consistently. So it's just like sometimes you just have to be like we're here. Like, I think even in this moment now, like we've fought all season through adversity. So just to have a moment to just sit and be like we're in the finals. Yes, we're not done, but like this is a big thing and this is something to be proud of.
AT, I believe you've been to 2, Ka 1 with Chicago, you won it. What makes this team, this group, so special and different than the teams that you went to the finals with?
I think just our journey to get here. Like I said, we went through a lot of adversity this year with injuries and things of that nature. And we don't care about people's opinions and where they had us ranked or who they think is going to win the series. We just go out there and we worry about us. We've stuck together all season, and I think that's what makes us special is we don't care about the opinions. We're going to go out there and play our basketball and fight each and every game.
Front row to your left.
Hey, Ka. Hey, AT. This is Megan Hall with USA Today. My first question is for you, AT. Asia was very complimentary of you just a few minutes ago, talking about how you elevate her game and bring out some of the best in her. So my question to you is, what about Asia Wilson makes you elevate your game as well?
I mean, yeah, she's the ultimate competitor. She's doing things that a lot of players could never do. She's been phenomenal for this game, 4-time MVP, won multiple championships, Defensive Player of the Year. So her resume speaks for itself. And I think when you have players like that, it just constantly makes you want to evolve and make your game better. So, definitely I think it elevates my game in a way. Each and every year I try to come back and bring more and more.
And Kyle, this question is for you. Talk to me about the evolution of Jackie Young that you've seen throughout this season. What makes her so tough to guard?
One thing about me, I love a two-way player. I think Jackie takes pride in that, never ducking smoke. But when you're able to get 30 and then go guard the other team's best player, that's amazing. I think that's just something in itself. But then just thinking about the numbers, she's very unselfish player, always looking to create for her team, and always going to make the big-time plays. So I think y'all think Jackie quiet. That ain't a quiet one. Y'all better watch her. But no, she's definitely just evolved her game every single year. From her being that number one pick and then just building on herself every single year. So to see her back in the finals is pretty cool.
Next two questions will come from the front row left.
Hi guys, Kendra Andrews, ESPN. I have two questions. The first is, you guys have both been in finals before. This is the first time that it's a best of 7. Just initial thoughts on that, even though we haven't experienced it yet.
Yeah, we talk about how best of 5 is a tough series. So to have 7, it's exciting to be a part of the first one. At the same time, you don't know what a best of 7 brings, but nothing changes. You still approach it the same way, but I'm definitely excited to be a part of the first one.
And then my second question, really for AT, but Koff, you have a thought on this too. After Game 4 of last series, DB was up at the podium talking about how she fell in love with the game again when she came back to Phoenix, and she was talking about AT someday she would look at you and say, I just don't have it. How have you seen her just grow again since coming home to Phoenix, as she put it, and just the evolution of her over the last couple months and what she's also just brought to this team on the court as well?
Yeah, of course, we've had our run at Connecticut, so I know the type of player she is and what she's brought to the league over the years. And, it was not a good fit in Indy, and watching her go through everything that she went through there. She needed us. We needed her, and it's been a match made in heaven. And I think the biggest thing is about us supporting her and being there for her. And sometimes it's reminding of her who she is. She's a top 3 scorer in this league, leads a lot of categories in playoffs. So just getting to see her compete at that level again and play basketball the way that I've been fortunate to see over the years, it's just a great sight to see.
I do actually have a thought on that. After Game 4, I text DB. I'm just like, it's not about the big shot making, because we know that what she's capable of. It's just consistently what she brings: championship experience, real leadership, whether she's playing, coming off the bench, like whatever. And it's like, what people don't understand is it's so much deeper than the stat sheet. I don't think we get through the toughest moments without DB. She keeps us very even keeled. Like super. She's like, calm down. Like it's so much that she brings to the game that we need, that this team needed. So like she said, a match made in heaven for sure.
Staying in the front row left.
Annie Costable, front office sports. Good to see you too, Kahleah. To Kendra's point, you guys have both been in finals, but this roster is brand new. At what point in the season did you each feel like what was happening here had finals potential?
Well, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go through my text messages, but I text Nate after we lost to, I think it was Minnesota. We were home, and I was like, I like us. And I think has been our saying all season. And I probably sent him that text maybe twice after games, and it was just seeing our fight. You know, we had players who had never played in the W before go out there and compete at the highest level, and they went on a winning streak. They won in 1 games, and I think now they're sending me and AT and Sa, and they're talking about us, but don't forget about those players who held it down when I wasn't playing, when AT didn't play, and they really held it down and put us in a position to be a 4 seed in the playoffs. So some of them aren't playing right now, but they're really important for this team and what they've built. When we didn't have everyone at 100%. So I think it was earlier in the season for me. I think we had constant talks about what this team was capable of, and we weren't even at full strength yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been saying it since training camp that we were going to the finals, so I've made it known.
And just, sorry, one more quick follow-up. Obviously a ton going on in the league right now between, Fee's statement earlier this week and the CBA negotiations, but in the midst of all of that, you guys are here at the finals. How do you compartmentalize, this finals series, but also the very real negotiations that you guys are in?
Nah, you got it. That doesn't work here.
Okay, this is 12 years in. Okay, this is 10. Okay, I got it. I think that the dialogue is so important, and we are grateful for Fee speaking up. I think it's important, with the deadline coming up. It's important. I mean, we are so focused on the finals right now, and like you said, being able to compartmentalize. But for us, it's really the finals. It's really locking in on getting the job done. We got 4 to get, and then we can go full throttle. Like, see, I'm in there meeting. I want to talk about it, but again, like we are standing behind Fee. We are in heavy support of everything that has to do with the league because this is a really big year. But just right now, we are really locked in on the finals.
Next question, second row, all the way to the right.
Hey guys, you guys made it. I know you guys, it's not ideal to play 2 on the road to start this thing off, but how did it prepare you going from New York to Minnesota to now Vegas to get this thing going and start on the right foot?
Yeah, I mean, it's the nature of the beast of starting on the road. In order to win a championship, you have to be able to win on the road. So, yeah, I think our New York and Minnesota has prepared us for this series. For us, again, it's one game at a time. Every game presents something different, and right now we're game 1. We're focused on game 1 and what that holds, and as the series goes on, you make your adjustments.
All right, we have time for about 3 or 4 more questions, and then we have to wrap. All the way to the right, fourth row.
Sydney Henderson from USA Today Sports. After you guys won the semifinal series against the Lynx, Coach Nate said that rest was the main motivating factor in winning that to get a day off. What do you guys think about the pace of the postseason this far, and how have you been able to sustain those quick turnarounds?
I just want to give shout out to Health and Performance. I think me and AT might give them a hard time sometimes, but they've been incredible. And this is just what it takes. And this is what we talk about in being a part of an organization that gives you everything, that pours into you so that you can just worry about being the best version of yourself on the court. So, yeah, while we do talk about like whether it's times where we don't need rest, too much rest, or whether we need to be able to go and get after it, but this was much needed. Just seeing how every series went, dealing with the physicality and just the pace, like you said, the pace has been amazing. It's been what we wanted to do, what we wanted to be. But yeah, this was good. This was much needed.
All right, everybody, we have time, literally 3 more questions. I'm going to call on 3 folks. I'm not going to have a chance for follow-ups for you, so each of you get 1 question. Third row all the way to the right.
Okay, correct me if I misheard you, but it sounded like when you sat down, you said you see some ops in here. But AT, you said that you don't listen to outside noise. I'm just wondering for this team, for either of you, has being maybe not counted out but underestimated provided an edge for you guys throughout the season?
I mean, I think everybody's on our roster has been underrated or not talked about or whatever. So at this point, I'm a psycho looking for something. Like, just looking for something. Like, she said, what? Oh, but let me show this to them in the locker room. We know it comes with the game, but we really don't care. But give us an edge. Like I said, like, don't pick us. It's cool. Like, AT just said it. Like, we don't care. But, like, it come with the game. We know that. But I'm just a little wired a little different,
Third row center.
This is for Ka or AT. You guys finished the last series. You wrapped up a little early. So can you just walk us through like the preparation when you first don't know who your opponent is, but then once you find out, does the regular season series matter at all for the Aces? Chelsea and Asia were like both, it's playoff basketball, so they don't even look to that. But what's the preparation process for you guys?
I mean, first and foremost, we got to enjoy a great off day, and then we waited for our opponent. I think first and foremost is just about cleaning up little things for us and our offense and defense where we can be better. Like you say, we didn't know who we were going to play, but yeah, I don't think regular season matters. I think our run within itself shows that it doesn't matter. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. So now that we know our opponent, after we started preparing on what we're going to do, our matchups, and yeah, just excited to get this going.
Okay, this will be our final question. Third row to the right.
Hey, y'all, if I could get insight from both of you, if you don't mind. Wanted to ask, with y'all having an elite defense, both of you playing a big part in that, Monica Cole-McConaughey also a big part of your defense. Just from your perspective, what makes her such a good defender?
Mo has been incredible. I think what has been overlooked is she's a rookie. She's a rookie who have come in with her head spinning, trying to figure it out, but as always took the challenge. We've been putting her on the best player at times, and she's been taking it. Like, I got it. Not ducking, no smoke, and I think that's a testament to who we are as a group, but who she is as a player. Her ceiling is high. Just as a young player, just coming in, it's not easy to just come into the W and make an impact and be in the finals and be a huge part of that. So I just want people to just give her flowers and what she's done in her first season in the W.
AT, Ka, thank you.
Thanks.
Olivia, thank you as well.